We got a bang of a video to react to today. I've been accused of being misogynistic lately because of all my gym Karen videos. So I need to reset my karma. Time to shit on some alpha males for a change.
There is no scenario in any way, shape, or form that your woman should be driving you around. Don't tell me that you're drunk.
Oh boy, we're off to a good start already. What about after leg day? I feel like that's valid. I don't think this guy trains legs though. So you won't let a woman drive you around. You're so insecure about how other men will perceive you that you change your behavior to appease these other men. That is literally the definition of weak-minded. You sound like a bitch. Let me be a passenger princess in peace, okay? Yes, we need to stop taking life advice from these podcast bros. A good rule of thumb is if they're bald and they have a podcast, there's like a 99% chance that what they're gonna say is full of shit. I don't know why it works, but it does.
When you see men take their shoes off and cover themselves up in a plane.
Oh shit, let me add to that rule. If they're bald and they wear sunglasses indoors and they have a podcast, there's a 100% chance that what they're gonna say is full of shit. Why are you wearing sunglasses indoors? You don't look cool, you just look stupid. Rafa J. Conde. Leo SWAT Narc. Leo, why has he got his star sign in his bio? Best-selling author of gay mafia romance novels.
Weak men run to the bathroom every 15-20 minutes. They get a little nervous, they gotta go take a crap, they gotta go take a piss. And when you walk into a public restroom and you see a guy taking a crap, you know, that's embarrassing. I gotta tell you, this is the most vulnerable position a man is ever gonna be in. Taking a crap, anyone can open the door, stab you in the neck with a knife. Think about that for a moment.
I don't think that's the most vulnerable position you can be in. What if you're like in bondage gear and you're like tied up with ropes and you got like a ball gag in your mouth and you're like dangling from the ceiling by your balls? I feel like that would be a more vulnerable position. Or like when you're sleeping. Not me though, because I sleep with like two buff men on each side. You know, for protection. It's not gay, okay? I don't let any woman drive me around. I don't let any woman sleep on my bed. I'm just pure alpha.
I am now the alpha.
Who are your ops that they're waiting for you to eat a high fiber meal so they can shank you in the toilets? Bro thinks he's in the Raid movies.
You have to consult with your wife about simple things in life. There's a big problem. If you have to consult your wife about certain business decisions, about certain things that you're going to do to better yourself, there's also a problem there. Your wife should be supporting you to become the best version of yourself, to be the best leader possible. And if she does not back that, there is a freaking problem.
Best leader? Brev. Someone clue this guy in. We're Sigma males now. We don't need to lead. Alpha males are so 3 years ago. Get with the times, old man.
I'm usually in the front of the plane. I'm usually in the first row. I get in first and I get the hell out first. I'm in and out. I'm moving, right? Number one reason, I get to see everybody walk in. And I get to evaluate who's who and what's what. Number two, I get to be quick to that doorway, right? With the exit door. I am in a position of tactical advantage. A lot of people will say, well, usually in the rear of the plane, you have an overview of the plane. And I say, no, I need to be as close to a area of protection as possible.
Very strategic. This guy's always playing chess. Too bad he's 100 ELO and he still thinks en passant is a glitch.
When you see men take their shoes off and cover themselves up in a plane, I want to grab that guy by the neck and ask him what would happen if there's an incident or a situation inside that plane.
Do you know what? I'm starting to think this guy might actually be right. Maybe I do need to strategically place myself near an exit if psychopaths like him are on the plane. Like imagine you're trying to watch Shrek 2 on the plane and this guy just comes up to you and starts screaming at you like, what if a terrorist is trying to hijack that plane right now? I don't know, I guess I'll just fucking die. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Because things go down. It's a sad statement when you realize that in that plane, maybe a handful of guys would step up out of the 150 that are there. And that is a reflection of what we have in our world right now.
I don't know why all these alpha males think they're like in an action movie and they have to be alert 24/7. This man can't even enjoy a Jet 2 holiday to Ibiza.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save up to £240.
Very sad. Very sad.
This world doesn't need more soft, agreeable men. It needs men who are dangerous, but at the same time, disciplined. Men who can protect and provide, who understand that being a man is not just about how many followers you have, or how well you can be a keyboard warrior, or how you can virtue signal online. Listen, it's about building strength, physicality, spirituality. It's really about becoming the man your family can rely on when the world collapses around them. It's a man that walks into a room and owns it without saying a word.
Yes, thank you. I feel inspired now. This is just the alpha male equivalent of live, laugh, love.
Men are getting softer because more men are staying home and being the mom. No wonder we're getting that softness. When men stay home and they take the role of the mother, their testosterone level goes way down. The reality is that we need stronger men in our society, more masculine men that are going to be strong leaders, strong fathers, strong husbands. Yes, we need these men, but they cannot be the nurturers at home. Women need to step up to their rightful place as the nurturers and the peacemakers at home. The women should be the ones raising your children. If we change that, if we make that dynamic shift, you're going to start seeing masculinity skyrocket in our society.
Women need to step up, but not outside the kitchen. We need those little dog gates to keep them contained. Women, step up. But don't step up and climb over the dog gate, okay? Stay in the kitchen making sandwiches. He is right though. Masculinity in society is receding, just like his hairline.
But what the hell, boy?
Not sure why people are unironically watching alpha male TikToks in 2026. If you need a boost in testosterone, go watch Goku spending 20 minutes powering up or something.